We might actually be live right now. I'm just not sure. I'm just
I was just waiting for you to
confirm
signal
that.
me, man.
Yeah.
I'm giving him some hold music.
Okay. Yeah. I'm always extra paranoid in case we're live, just to explain to people. I'm always
Yeah, that's
extra
fine.
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
We're live?
We're live.
We're live. All
You know,
right.
you know what I
Hey,
did for you? This is called a favor. I took the burden of an intro off of you.
well, I was still gonna do it.
Okay,
but,
then do it.
I'm just gonna say
But
hi,
you don't have the
everybody.
burden.
Well, I appreciate that. You're my burden, Devin. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bias Bros, the show where we are bros that have biases.
Is this the show where the points are made up and nothing matters?
No, that's the other one.
Okay.
This is the show where the show is made up and the points matter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How many do I have?
You have negative 700.
That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
The negative numbers are good.
Yeah. It's like
exactly.
golf, but tolerable.
Exactly, yes. It's the opposite of a credit score.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which doesn't matter. You don't need one of those.
No, credit scores.
Next time you're trying to buy something, they're like, oh, can we see his credit scores? You're like, I don't need one of those.
No. I don't even know those. You clearly don't know who I am.
Yeah. Doesn't even matter. That's not real. You made
That's
that
not
up.
real. Credit scores really are just kind of made up.
Right. You made that up.
But
You don't
made that up. They don't exist. Come on. What are you talking about here?
Here's what you tell the guy. If you're trying to buy a house and the guy goes, let me see your
Yeah.
credit score. Here's what you do. This is real life advice.
Okay.
You grab that guy by the collar and you pull out a ball peen hammer and you go, I don't have no credit, but what I do have is a ball peen hammer. And then, you just let the conversation go from there. I'm sure they're going to be a lot more agreeable.
Yeah, that's I should take a second here to say Bias Bros is for entertainment purposes only.
May cause diarrhea and dreams of teeth.
Yes, this show comes with side effects.
Yeah.
And they're not fun. But hopefully the show itself is fun.
Ones that are. You know what I'm talking about.
No. Thank you for joining us on this podcast here. We're going to do our best to offer you some good, clean family fun. And Devin says no, we're not offering family cleanness.
It's pretty filthy family fun.
It's a pretty filthy family fun. Yeah.
Gross for the whole family.
Nobody's going to enjoy it. So,
You've
don't
never
show it to
seen
grandma.
Grandma puke quite this much.
So let's just launch right into it because this is fun. I'm surprised we haven't done this before.
This is hard.
It is hard. It is hard.
This was not an easy one.
But with how you and I just communicate on a daily basis, I'm surprised it hasn't at least been suggested previously.
The way I tried to come up with this list is I looked at my wife and I was like, okay, I do this all the time. What are some of the ones I do? And she goes, you do this all the time.
All the time.
Now I can't pick one because I don't even know what they are. It's just part of life.
Oh yeah, no, that's just how we go about our day.
Yeah.
But the second we need to remember them, it's all a blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, I'll do it. What we're doing, we're doing our favorite favorite quotes, favorite entertainment property quotes.
Because yours aren't all
cheated.
movies.
I never follow prompts.
Because you're a nihilist.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is fine, I guess. It doesn't matter because nothing matters. Right.
I may be a nihilist, but you know what? Who cares?
So yeah, we're gonna do our top 5 favorite quotable lines.
And I think the other thing, and you and I talked about this before, we both kind of broke this one. Look, some of these are more
small dialogue, or short dialogue.
like nothing is like a full scene. But some of them are more quick exchanges than like okay, I'm gonna throw one out that I don't think is on your list, but I'm sure would be on like a lot of people's. Like it's
honestly,
it's not like this. This is what it's not like, which is why I don't think it's on your list. Almost at least none of mine are like, here's looking at you, kid. I don't have anything.
Right.
I don't have anything like that.
Right. Or hail the king, baby.
What's funny though is my wife was like, "Can you throw in something from Evil Dead?" And I was like, "Hail to the king, baby." I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But like sure. That is exactly where she went, and I was like, you know what? bigger. Like
Yeah.
what are the weird? Yeah, so that's
The
what I've
deeper
curated
cuts
for
and
you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like it. Well, as always, I have extras. Do you want to jump in first?
I can go first.
You want to go first? Okay, let's do this.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Let me get...
wait. I forgot. We're gonna add an addendum to this week's Barry Jud list because not only are we just gonna list them off, we're gonna try and guess what they are. So I have no idea what he's got on his list, as usual. He's got no idea what's on mine, and we're gonna guess. Oh yeah, no. We talked about doing this. I suggested doing this regularly when we first started doing the show.
Yeah.
You were like, Doug Benson already does that. So we're not going to make this. We're not going to make this a running thing. Well, maybe we are. Who cares? But not going to be a running thing. Just a one-off. Sure. We're going to have some fun. See what happens.
Okay.
And if you're watching, you can play along at home.
I guess I'll do my best with these, and then again, mine are never really in a particular order. These are
mine either.
These are my 5.
Okay.
All right. For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Yes! That's a good one. That's the Street Fighter movie.
Yes.
As delivered by Raul Julia.
The late, great.
The late and great Raul Julia.
Yeah.
That was a good one, man.
That's because Raul Julia is just so quotable in that. That's credit to him, not credit to me.
Absolutely.
Okay, this one
and certainly not credit to Street Fighter as a whole.
God, no. You think that gets another go now that fucking Mortal Kombat just had a fairly successful
You know
one?
what? It could.
I feel like Street Fighter has less plot.
They've done that. They've done the Secret of Chun-Li or the Story of Chun-Li, Adventures of Chun-Li.
Right. I actually didn't see that though.
I saw it was days ago. I did see it, and I was really impressed that it had Robin Shou in it, who played Liu Kang in the original Mortal Kombat movie.
He's great.
He's awesome. He was really good in what was that? Beverly Hills Ninja.
God, I haven't seen that in years.
He played Chris Farley's like brother, mentor person. Basically the guy that went around and like made sure he didn't die, but ended up severely injured as a result.
The only thing I remember about that movie is hating it. So I
probably you didn't like Beverly Hills Ninja?
Not when I first saw it, but I also haven't seen it since I first saw it when I was like 11.
I mean, it was dumb humor, but I mean,
I definitely
that's what Chris Farley is.
I definitely need to
totally. Look, I'm not going to say it's going to blow your socks off or anything, but it's still a solid flick for what it was. It was Chris Farley humor, and we love dumb humor, so give it another shot.
Yeah, I've been seeing it pop up lately, and I'm like, I do need to rewatch that.
Yeah, for sure. I'll throw another line from that one in. One of my favorite lines is, I haven't used one of these since the Shave the Whales campaigns. You mean Save the Whales? Oh, is that what they did with them?
Okay, this one's gonna be a little hard because this is an exchange, and I don't really have like a voice for these, so I'm just gonna do like a left and right kind of thing between lines and like a pause. That's what we're gonna do for this. All right, and you're 100% going to get this.
You will
have no doubt on this one.
All right.
Okay. Garlic bread is my favorite food. I can honestly eat it for every meal, or just eat it all the time without stopping. You'd get fat. Why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat. Bread makes you fat?
With a mouthful of bread?
is word for word from the comic. That is absolutely a scene in
They did
comic.
A great job adapting that from the comic book. Yeah. That would be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Correct, sir.
I almost brought that to the table, but I was like, I don't know, man. Like, he's going to get... Like, I was trying to make it a little difficult for you, but... and I knew that like you would just get that right off the bat.
Yeah.
My favorite quote from that movie is probably and it's stupid. It's just funny to me. Hey, it's that one guy.
They could not have cast anybody better than was it Kieran Culkin?
Kieran Culkin, yeah.
I knew he was a Culkin.
Kieran Culkin's great.
He's honestly fantastic.
I like him better than Macaulay. Nothing against Macaulay, but Kieran Culkin's really freaking good, man. Consistently. He and what's her name? Who played?
He's even good as Fuller.
Yeah, right. Who played the gal from I think it was Easy A. She was also in Superbad. Um,
Uh,
I
shit.
can never remember her name.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
My
I
brain's
was
just
gonna
like,
say,
she got them big old eyes, like a fucking
yeah,
owl.
well, she does. I could have said Zombieland. That would have been smarter, but that's okay. Kieran Culkin and Emma Stone did a scene in movie 43 or
Oh
movie
yeah,
42, whatever it was called.
yeah.
And it's the most ridiculous dialogue you will ever see in your life. And they played it so deadpan and so straight
People
and so
hate that
legitimate.
movie. I think
People
it's fucking
hate it.
hysterical.
It is comedic
It was
genius.
so good.
Oh my god. I mean, it's sketch comedy. So like I
Sure.
think maybe people were thinking like, "Oh, what's this movie about?" Like it's not about anything.
Right.
It's vignettes. It's that's
I need to buy
your
that
whole takeaway.
movie.
Oh, dude, yes you do. My favorite part, like that movie wouldn't have been nearly as good if they had gotten, you know,
Randos. Yeah.
rando actors. But the
No,
fact
that's
that
what makes it. That's the whole thing.
that's the whole point of the comedy is A-list celebrities
Doing
the
D-list
dirtiest,
material.
grossest, obscenest
Yeah.
humor you will ever see in your life, and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't get why people hate this.
It makes no sense to me. Okay.
Yeah.
So this next one, I actually had a one or the other, and then it's when I was researching and I couldn't find the exact line, even though I'm pretty sure I know most of it. And here's what I'm going to do, is I'm actually just going to give you all three because there's a 0.0% chance that you get what this is.
All right, fair enough. Is this your comic book?
Yes, but I will also say, and maybe this will give you at least a hint
They made a
to
movie
guess
out of
what
it.
it is. In the adaptation, this character is done. I do not know if any of these lines are done by this character because I haven't seen it.
Let's play it out and see what happens.
I will also say this is for the audience part. This is for the audience.
Okay.
So I have not seen it. I do not know if any of these are in the show, and I'm going to read this how I read it in my head, not how the actor who played this character portrayed it, because I can't do that. I can only do what I read in my head meat. And in my head
based on
meat,
what
this
you've
character
just
is
said,
Southern.
Based on what you just said, I think I already have an idea. But go ahead.
Probably, but
You might have already given it away.
but in my head, the character is Southern. In fact, it's what's his name? I think he was the $6 million man. But do you remember Out Cold? He's the rich asshole who's trying
that's
to buy
Lee Majors.
It's Lee Majors a little bit younger doing a Southern accent. That
In your
is
head.
how I read this voice in my head meat. Okay.
In your head meets. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the first quote, the first one I'll do the one that's not exact because I couldn't find it in the book.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a second here.
He's got to step into character.
I also got to remember what it was because this one's off the top of my head. Damn it. Fine. You go ahead and be the stubborn guy at the dick sucking party and keep your mouth shut. I'm pretty sure that's what the line was. If not, it was very close to that. Okay. Are you while you die, get ready for the next line if you could.
I knew what that was.
Alright, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm about as useful as a fingerless eunuch during Fuckfest February. Someone give me a gun.
Not yet. Keep going.
All right. And then the last one. Your mouth says no, but your eyes say fuck me until your dick breaks off inside of me and fuses into some kind of Barbie doll crotch. The character, the character is a piece of shit. He is unlikable in every way, and yet every time he opens his mouth, I'm sitting on the couch giggling as I read the shit that comes out of this fucking guy's mouth.
I have no idea. I'm gonna guess. My original guess, because you said show, and it's a comic book you like. So my first guess before you started reading them was maybe The Flash.
No, it's not The Flash.
But after this, no, it's definitely not The Flash. I'm gonna say, based on the dialogue, Evil Dead.
No.
Okay.
It is The Walking Dead. The character is Negan, portrayed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the show. But honestly, I didn't even make it that far in the show.
I didn't make it that far either.
It's not.
I know you don't.
Nearly as good as the comic.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, the character is so fucking quotable.
It's yeah, clearly. I need to get back into those comics. Apparently,
but he is a pile of human garbage.
Oh yeah,
He is. The governor is worse. Honestly, the governor is a bigger piece. Like it was like a Joffrey kind of effect. The show does not do the governor justice. For anybody who's like, really, the governor? Trust me, the governor's a monster.
Yeah, totally. I remember the governor.
Negan's a piece of shit. The governor's a monster.
The governor was a monster.
Negan is the frat boy winning. He's the loudmouth douchebag in the bar in the apocalypse who came out on top, and now he's gonna fucking like. But fuck me, he's so quotable. He just does not, and he knows he doesn't watch his mouth. That's the thing. The thing is that he doesn't do that.
Right.
Oh,
so hold on, I'm gonna tangent two quick things. First of all, those lines totally reminded me of Rip Torn in Dodgeball. You're about as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop.
I don't have to drink my own urine either. It's sterile and I like the taste. Yeah. That's good
Is
stuff.
it necessary for me to drink my own urine?
That's what it is.
Secondly, and I don't know if we talked about this on the show. I watched this days ago. I think it must have been early last year. Did you see Daybreak?
That's what it is.
Speaking of like the jock that ends up on top.
I did see Daybreak.
More ways than one.
It's not getting a second season, and to be honest,
it's not.
With how bad the ending was, yeah, you didn't deserve a second season. I really hated the ending to that.
I didn't mind it. I mean, it set it up for a second season. I was down for it.
I hated it.
Bummer. But I liked it. I love the show.
On the 5D podcast, Mondays at 7, I actually did a review and said the same thing. I was really into the show. And then that ending just slapped me in the face, and I went, nope.
Aw, bummer.
Yeah, didn't like
it. That's a drag.
Didn't like it. All right.
I'm sorry.
I honestly, I think you're going to have my next two. Because, again, I totally forgot we were going to do the thing where we read them to each other. The next
You mean guess?
Yeah. The next thing, you 100% have this one. There's a small chance you don't, but I'm pretty sure you have this.
Okay.
All right. Behold, my lord Ulrich, the rock, the hard place, the wind from Gelderland he sweeps by, blown far from his homeland in search of glory and honor. We walk in a garden of his turbulence.
Yeah!
Do you know the secret behind that scene?
I do. First, let me say what the show is, or the movie is. That would be A Knight's Tale, and that is one of my favorite movies. Oh my god, that movie's so good. Amazing cast.
How did a whole trend of like medieval and fantasy movies incorporating modern music into like medieval chants not become a thing?
Oh, I know, right? They nailed it. I mean, like they shouldn't have used a modern soundtrack. Like, it didn't make any sense. But for some reason, it works so well. And they had an amazing cast. Heath Ledger, frickin' Alan Tudyk, your guy, oh my God, I can't think of his name. The guy that played Bettany. I knew it was a B.
Plays Vision in the Marvel stuff.
Indeed, he does. Amazing cast, and yes, the lead up to that, the story behind that particular scene, the crowd was supposed to cheer on cue, but because they filmed it in Yugoslavia or
not English speaking country,
a not English speaking town, and in fact, most of the extras were homeless people. I did not know that part. They were brought, partly because of the look, because they needed to look kind of, raggedy and whatnot.
But also, you're there and you can help.
Also, they brought them on. They fed them all day. They gave them a paycheck at the end of the day, and that's who they hired for the thing. But they also didn't speak English. So when they gave the instruction, when he's done, everybody cheer, and nobody did. Watt's character, not Watt, the other guy whose name I can't remember at the moment. He's the one that cued them to cheer, and they just said, let's just keep that in the movie.
The actor ad-libbed going, yeah, to like get everybody going, and like it worked. They went.
It was perfect. Oh my goodness.
Total tangent, but weirdly similar story. I was actually just so I'm rewatching Game of Thrones.
Oh,
slowly.
Fair enough.
I've hit a slog. I'm doing some other stuff to build back up to it. It's for me, that's a hard one to just jam through. It's so much information.
It is.
And I'm
well,
like
that's why I had to start over.
and I'm researching the book as I'm going through the seasons. Now there's like 2 fucking plot threads running in my brain.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. But so I was watching a thing with George R. Martin, and somebody brought up like, hey, you know, like a lot of people call you out for being super sexual. And having like this white savior complex in your show, like, you know, especially the scene in Marine, Daenerys frees all the slaves, and they all start going mother, 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 but you have this blonde-haired woman, and then all these brown people calling her mother and freeing her, and he goes, okay, I'm gonna take these one at a time. And there were more parts to the question, skipping over like the sex part where he was like, I have sex in mind, but they add more sex in the show, and yeah,
because
like,
it's HBO.
But they were like you know, like,
or no, it wasn't HBO. It was Stars.
It's HBO.
It is HBO. Oh, okay, yeah.
But he was like, look, like I don't have as much say in the show as you think I do. They call me, they talk to me, they ask me questions, but I don't actually get to make decisions. It's not how that works.
Yeah. He's like, advisor.
The one that he did get on, he's like, look, the show and the book are different. When I write the scene in Marine, what you have to understand is that I say. They're enslaving their own people they catch, people from all over the world. He goes, I based those off of the way the Greeks enslaved people. If Athens stormed fucking I'm blanking on Greek cities, but you know,
sure, that's fine.
Thebes. If Athens stormed Thebes, they would have taken slaves from Thebes. They're both Greek. They were taking their own people. So that's what he was getting across with these slave places. They were taking just anybody they conquered. If these people conquered a land, they took slaves. Their own people, other people. So in the book, the slaves aren't one color. They're from all over the world of Game of Thrones. But in the movie...
It's like America. It's a melting pot.
But in the show...
I'm sorry.
In the show, in the real world, that scene filmed in Morocco. And when you go to Morocco and you need 1,000 extras to play random wordless slaves in the background of shots, do you know who shows up to play extras? Moroccans.
Yeah.
Like that he's like, when you cast in Morocco, you get Moroccans.
Right.
He's like, you know, we could we have like spent a ton of money and flown people from all over the world in? Sure. But then that means no battle season later in the show. That means no, they like all just, he's like, not saying it's not a good thing to do, but this is just how business works.
Fun fact, not only would it be expensive for the practical reasons of, you know, shipping people in, you know, just airfare and whatnot, they usually, if you film in another country, they want you to hire locals.
Yes. It's
like, especially like when I was watching Stargate back in the day, they were, you know, they would have to, not even just Stargate, but like anything that they film in Canada. Yeah. They have to, like the what do you call it? The Canadian Motion Picture Association has to field the question, like, why do you want to bring in an American actor for that? Why can't you cast? Like, they have to justify why you can't do that. Honestly, and if they do let you do it, they usually charge you more. As they should. Filming in these places, the whole point in going there is you're spending money there. That's the only reason they're letting you there, is because you're going to spend money. Otherwise, don't close down our streets and do a bunch of shit. And it's like any work visa. Right. It's like, why? Like, you're filming this here. Why aren't you hiring from here? In the show, by having the all Moroccan cast, no, like across the board, it's the right answer. You just have to remind yourself that's where it was filmed. That's how production works. That's how movies and TV shows work. Just random aside, but a similar thing where like filming in a different country just means you're filming in a different country. That's what you get when you're there. Bias Bros, whipping fun facts at you. Fun facts. Okay, this last one. Fun facts. This last one you're 100% going to get. There is no doubt. Okay. All right, ready? Okay. Yes, do it. Take car, go to Mum's, kill Phil, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. How's that for a slice of fried gold? Yeah, boy! So yeah, there was no doubt. None of yours were hard at all. Except for the Negan one, which I just knew. Well, yeah, for sure. All right, say the movie. You know what? I wasn't go. Oh, I should answer the question. That would be Shaun of the Dead, which is a
Very quotable movie.
quotable movie, and it's like one of the like okay, of like the top most quotable movies, I would have to say like Shaun of the Dead, Big Lebowski, Pulp Fiction, and there was one more. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
God,
Like you could
one
just
good movie.
no man, they're just so quotable, man. Like every line in those movies is like look, I've said this before and I'll make it quick. Say what you will about Quentin Tarantino's directorial choices, his dialogue is on point.
Yeah, I mean his dialogue is,
but no, Shaun of the Dead, absolutely a glorious quotable movie.
Quick idea for our first trauma film that you are going to like, or that you are going to make, that we're going to make. We're going to make a trauma film.
Yes. I like it. Do it.
It's called Dawn of the Shed, and it's about an evil shed that eats people.
Would watch the hell out of that.
I did it.
Dawn of the Shed. Ooh, how can we make that happen? Too bad it's out in the world now. Like it's on the internet.
Somebody credit us with Dawn of the Shed, goddammit.
Please bring us on. We'll play the Shed.
I'll play the Shed. No, I want to play the Dawn, bro. I'm just in the sky going like, Dawn! It's gonna be day soon.
Fun fact. That's good. Dawn of the Shed. All right, we're gonna get coming up next. Dawn of the Shed. Thank you very much. All right, you ready for my list?
All right, do it. I'm not gonna.
All right, let's see. No. I think you will get some of these. Yeah. They're a little. The lines are a little harder. I think.
You know what? I'm gonna say the pressure's on you because anything I don't get, I'm gonna blame on your acting abilities.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You didn't sell it, bro.
Let's do this one. I don't think you're a huge fan of the movie, but I know you've definitely seen it probably way too many times.
Okay. It's a Little Shop of Horrors.
No, it's not. That's not it. I would rather watch Beautician and the Beast. I would rather listen to Fran Drescher for 8 hours. Nothing against him, but if I hear Yamo be there one more time, I'm gonna Yamo burn this place to the ground.
Shit. I can even see the scene.
Yeah, you got this, man.
Oh, I don't think I do though.
Hold on, let me see if I can give you another line from the same movie.
It's right there too.
There's gotta be another. There's one that I want to do, and I can do his voice, but I kind of don't want to.
No, do it. An actor doesn't necessarily give away a movie.
No, this one really will.
Well, okay, and, I'm not going to get it without it, so do it.
Okay.
I've already lost. It's a 0, no points.
Fair enough.
But
okay. It's not about this rusty trombone or the dirty Sanchez or the shit-stained balls. Moods, just please stop.
Is that 40-year-old virgin?
Yes!
Oh, God. No, I do like that. It's like one of the only tolerable Steve Carell movies.
Oh, you did like it?
Yeah, but it's been a hot minute since I've seen it.
For sure. No, like the Yamo burn this place to the ground line. It's one of my favorite lines in that flick.
I take it that is a Seth Rogen.
Oh, no, you froze.
I froze?
No. That one was Paul Rudd, and you're back up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. Okay.
Paul Rudd's they've all go and if you get a copy of the DVD, go and watch the
People
the outtakes.
Think Nicolas Cage doesn't age. Paul Rudd is 50.
I know, right? He looks the same way he was in freaking Romeo. He was in Romeo and Juliet when DiCaprio did it.
Yeah.
And what was that one with the airheads?
Nice, well done. He was also in Friends.
Oh, that's right. He was in Friends. But what's the one I'm thinking of? Clueless.
Oh, I thought you were going for Airheads.
No. No, I would have just said Airheads. But no, that was Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler, and Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were other people, too.
No, it was just those three playing everybody.
They were everything.
It was it.
It's a real Eddie Murphy kind of scenario.
I was going to say Eddie Murphy. All right, next one up. I'm going to get this one out of the way. This was the line that gave me this idea to do this Jud list, and I know you're going to get it, but it's might be one of the best lines in this movie. Here's a quarter. Go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face.
Shit.
You got this.
I know it's Jim Carrey. It's just a matter
No.
of which. Is it Liar Liar?
It's not Jim Carrey.
What?
It's not Jim Carrey.
Shit.
Think old, also Canadian, but think older than that and heavier.
Oh, John Candy.
There you go.
I even had the initials
You were so close.
right.
You were so
I had
close.
The initials dead on. Have a rat gnaw that thing off your face. Yeah. Shit. Wait. That weirdly it narrows it down, but I'm still actually between a couple.
You won't.
Is it Uncle? It's not Uncle Buck, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, when the principal calls him in to like deal with the niece's disciplinary issues, and it was like she was being a child, and he'd choose her a new one.
I blame you. Sounded more like Jim Carrey on that one. I blame you. For
did
that
I?
One.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever.
I'm blaming you. Framing OJ.
Framing OJ.
Eugene Levy. I don't know. All I got was Canadian.
No, Eugene and Levy is very different.
Yeah, you don't have enough eyebrows to do a Eugene Levy
I don't have enough eyebrows to do a Eugene Levy. That was a terrible Eugene Levy. I'll have to work on that one.
Work on a Dan Levy. It's more modern.
I could probably do a Dan Levy. I'll have to work on that.
Have you seen Schitt's Creek yet?
I started watching it, and it's funny. I haven't finished it yet.
I
but
did
it's
not
funny.
like it. Watching it just one episode, like while eating dinner with my wife, and I was like, I don't get it. And then I came back and I tried it. No, it's fucking perfect.
Oh, it's a great show.
That show is fucking
funny.
perfect.
It's hysterical.
Yeah,
I'm really liking
they
it.
might be coming back for a something.
I guess I got to finish it up really quick. All right, so what was that? That was
2.
That was 2. Okay, so. Oh, okay. This is an obscure line from the movie, but you've definitely seen it. And this is one where it's a dialogue. I'm thinking this thing doesn't take credit cards. I don't think it knows about money. I think it's barter gas.
That doesn't even sound loosely familiar.
No, like I said, it's a deep cut from this movie, but you've definitely seen it. Ponder it. I'm gonna see if I can come up with another line.
For whatever reason, my brain is leaning towards something in space.
No, it's not.
Oh, then I've got like
okay,
total whiff, swing like nothing.
Okay. Let me get another one for you. Same character. Oh, Nemo, man, your shit's all topsy turvy.
Nothing.
Okay. I dare you to make out with that moose. Do you know what a moose is? Whatever that mysterious creature is over there. That's clearly a wolf. I'm living in a haze of reefer, people.
Oh, okay. That does.
You got okay. There it is. There it is.
Wow. I guess that is a super deep cut line because this is Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just a deep. Cause I can't even think of like what part of the movie that's from.
Towards the beginning of the movie when they get to the gas station and they talk to the Harbinger.
Okay.
Yeah, they're getting out. They're looking at the gas station. He goes, and it's like an old as hell gas pump. He's like, I'm guessing this thing doesn't take credit cards. I don't think it knows about money. I think it's barter gas.
God, what what a cult acclaimed movie that is totally lost on a mainstream audience. Like, think about the way I consider a mainstream audience this day. I always hate it when my friends are like, I don't know anybody who hasn't seen it. Okay, because you hang out with a bunch of motherfuckers like me. When I think of a mainstream audience, I go, who at work has seen this?
Right.
Mostly no one. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It definitely it is a love letter to the horror genre.
Yes.
It is just before I saw it, you had seen it first, and I was asking you about it, and the one thing that you said stuck in my head was it played the trope game very well.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what it does. It takes all of the popular horror movie tropes, like, oh, we should all split up, or, the virgin dies first, or, like all of these things that you see reoccurring in horror movies over and over again. And it gives them a really good reason as to why it all happens that way.
Yep.
And then it takes it all and turns it on its head.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
and it just, nothing about it didn't work.
Smart movie.
And I could be making this up, but if I remember correctly, the thing that gave Drew Goddard and Joss Whedon the idea was a shirt with like a werewolf and a unicorn, and it just said "It's on," or "The battle's on," or something like that. Like a werewolf and a unicorn squaring up, and like for whatever reason, like that planted the seed. I could be making this up.
Okay.
I'm probably making this up.
Okay.
But fun fact.
Yeah, I'm having fun with that fact. This is my enjoyment.
I'm probably making that up. I'm gonna double check on that. I'm gonna double check on that to make sure it's accurate.
This is the world I'm gonna live in.
We're retconning reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Substituting your reality and how's that line go?
Fuck you, physics.
That's how the line goes. All right, moving on. That was 3?
3.
Okay. Okay, this is a good one. Well, it's obvious the bastard's got Lyme disease. Lyme disease? Yeah, you touch some deer feces and you eat a sandwich without washing your hands, got your Lyme disease. And that makes you look like a squid.
I knew I wasn't going to get any of yours. I knew I wasn't going to get any of yours. I fucking knew it.
I know you've seen all of these.
I mean, right, but seen them and like committed them to memory or different file folders in my head.
For sure. Okay, that's fair. Let's see if I can come up with another one.
Like, my brain has an idea, but I think it's wrong. Like, I know it's wrong.
Take a guess.
It's not evolution.
It's not evolution. But there are some common themes. Similar tone.
I feel like you're just really nicely trying to tell me I'm nowhere near.
You're fucking wrong. Yeah. No. It is a horror comedy. Okay, let me see if it... Oh, Bill... I'm so hungry. I never knew I could be this hungry. You think you could pass me some of that possum over there?
Tucker and Dale?
No, not at all.
I think you drove me further from it with that second quote. I feel like I maybe had like a scent of something, and you just came by and farted in my face. Just full cheek spread, right on the nose.
I'm trying to think of this one particular actor in the movie that if I said one of his lines, you'd get it. And I can't think of any of his lines off the top of my head. Oh, you won't get it. I'll say the line anyway. Hell, if you had a vagina, what was it? Hell, if he had a vagina, you'd marry him too. What's a vagina? It's a country where Chinese people come from. Learn to eavesdrop better.
Further and further we go. Got nothing. Now I feel like it's like Talladega Nights or something. I've got nothing.
The movie doesn't exist. I'm making stuff up as I go along.
Yeah, no. Is it also starring Sinbad and existed in another universe? Is this Shazam?
It's Shazam. Yeah, exactly.
I knew it.
Everybody's seen Shazam, right? You give up? You want me to give it to you?
No, I got nothing.
Slither.
That is literally on my rewatch list because I remember so little about the movie I need to re-see it.
Oh my god, it is so funny.
Yeah. I've been like specifically that film I've been wanting to rewatch, but it's not free anywhere. And then I have a hard time being
No,
like,
it's not,
I'll spend $3 on it. Like, no.
for
Not.
sure.
Okay.
Right, when you have constant access to movies you've already paid for, it's hard to justify paying for something else.
Right, like $3 is like
Almost
a
like
chunk
half
of
the
one whole service.
it's like half of the monthly cost of like Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what we have to do. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I have to take a bio break, but also I am feeling beaten to shit. So I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna regroup, entertain people with a something. But morale is down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Morale is down.
So you go ahead. This guy, always just walking away during a live stream. Like, we got people watching. I hope we have people watching. I think we have people. I'm going to pretend that you're watching live. And I just want to apologize on behalf of my brother for leaving you in the middle of a show. Not even in the middle. We got 20 minutes left. And he just bounces. Like, to me, that's shoddy workmanship. There's no respect for the job. And from the bottom of my heart, I apologize. But we'll make sure to rip him a new asshole when we get back. I got a couple more of these on the list. So play along. We'll see if you get them too. I don't think some of these I think he is going to get them. Some of them are pretty obvious. So maybe we'll make him feel a little bit better. But it's hard to make him feel better. He's not a happy person. He pretends to be. But he's not a happy person. And it sounds like he's coming back. So let's just go ahead and stop talking about them. Yeah, here he comes. We're gonna shake our head in disappointment.
All right, I'm ready.
Feel better now? Did you come up with any?
No, I was more like
were okay.
I was trying to redouble my my mental faculties, man.
Yes.
I'm trying to fucking focus.
Try to bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
1 out of 5 is way better than none out of 5.
We'll tell you what. Let me. I got some more on this list.
Yeah, I know you. And it looks like we're gonna have some extra time, so we'll go till I get one.
Yeah.
You're
All
gonna
right.
be
Some
like,
of them are.
I don't know. Earth girls are easy, and I'm gonna be like, The Fly.
Okay. So here's one, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get this one.
Okay.
I know you can be overwhelmed, and you can be underwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed?
So this line has actually
Wait, no. Finish the line.
I think in Europe you can.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this movie, but this line is actually redone. Young
Really?
Justice. All of the young heroes are meeting at the Hall of Justice with the Justice League for the first time, and Robin whips out, I know you can be overwhelmed, I know you can be underwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed? And then throughout the show, sort of his tagline becomes, stay whelmed, everyone. Like, don't be overwhelmed,
cute.
Don't be underwhelmed, like, stay in the moment,
Stay
whelmed. So, but
That's
yeah,
cute.
That is 10 Things I Hate About You. Fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Like, fantastic film.
Absolutely.
Such a good adaptation of the source
And another
material.
great cast. Also, Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Who's the dude that's in all the Apatow movies? David Krumholtz is awesome.
Larissa Oleynik, Julia Stiles.
That's the name I was thinking of. Yes. Dude, Larissa Oleynik, like, we grew up watching her on Secret World of Alex Mack.
Yeah.
And like seeing her doing like a, I wouldn't say it's adult humor, but definitely more mature humor. Gal's career's got to go somewhere, obviously, but like it was a weird thing to see.
I can't remember what show it was, but she recently played like a young hip character's mom on something, and I was like,
really?
I am old.
Oh no. Oh no.
Though recently, who was it? Fuck. It wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis, but it was somebody like that, like a famous actress. Recently came out and she was like, yeah, the day I turned 40, I got an offer to play a grandmother in some movie.
Oh,
and
yes,
like,
I remember this conversation.
God, that's just insulting.
I remember that conversation. I don't remember who said it, but yeah, I saw that interview.
Yeah.
And it was It says something
gross.
about, the Hollywood society. Like once you reach a certain age, you're done.
Yeah, it's gross.
Mostly for women though, unfortunately.
Yeah, no,
Like
dudes can. Paul Rudd is 50, and he's fucking
Paul Rudd's
Ant-Man.
50. Oh yeah,
How
absolutely.
old is Evangeline Lilly? I have to know this now.
I don't know. Want me to call her up and ask her?
Yeah, go ahead, get Evangeline Lilly. I'm not going to try and spell her name because I'm not going to spell it right, so instead I'm going to go to
It's
Lost.
spelled just like it sounds.
Oh, good, with consonants and vowels.
Absolutely, you got this.
Okay, Evangeline Lilly, 1979. So
Okay.
she's 11 years older than me. So like 43. So yeah, at almost 10 years younger than Paul Rudd, she can play opposite Paul Rudd.
Right, exactly.
Okay, cool. Just so we know where the score is.
Lovely,
All right,
isn't
let's.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Makes you feel good all over. Really, the world's fine. Nothing ever needs to change. In fact, like a lot of people say, we need to go how it was 15 years ago when things were better. Okay, next movie line that's not anything about any of this shit.
You won't get this. This is a very deep cut from an older movie, but I
Dances
know
with
you've
Wolves.
seen it. Wow, that was good. It's not really.
Was the line I just shit my pants because it's the only line I know from Dances with Wolves.
No, it's Tatanka. Yeah, what she mielo. Yeah. No, why are you wearing that ridiculous thing on your head? Because if I wear it anywhere else, it chafes.
Oh, actually, that does sound familiar.
You know it. You know it. It's a deep cut. Let me give you another line. Hey, taste this, will you? Come on, you won't hurt my feelings. What is it? I don't know. I found it in one of the labs.
See, again, your fucking next line takes me further away from it. Because first, I was like, more just like setting a realm of things to pull from in my head. It was very like Mel Brooks or Gene Wilder kind of
No,
feel.
it's not.
Yeah, see, and now your second one, I'm like, well, that yanked me right out of there.
All right, let me give you one more.
Lab meat.
Let me give you one more. I'll give you two more because they're from the same scene. Chris, I'd like to see more of you in the labs. Okay, I'll gain weight. Or, Chris, you were so brilliant. You would have been the next Einstein. And then you know what happened? I cut my hair.
I've got nothing.
It's called Real Genius.
Oh, dude, I saw Real Genius
years ago.
Once or twice years ago.
For sure. And like I said, it's an older movie, but it is like it's
like a Val Kilmer and
the sharpest wit. Like the sharpest wit you will ever see Val Kilmer.
And there's like a dude who lives in a closet.
Yes.
There's no way I would have pulled a single line.
No. And I knew you wouldn't have, but I love the movie. Val Kilmer's got a million great one-liners in that movie, and I could not pass up at least one of them.
All right.
Okay. Let me see if I get. Okay, this one you should get. This one you should get. All right, I'm the pirate who doesn't touch anything except this.
I mean, what? That's Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
Jack Sparrow? No.
Older. Think when we were kids, we watched it all the fucking time. He's not actually a pirate.
Oh no! Is it?
You got it.
Do it. Say it. Dead Fred. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Which honestly, people are like, "Oh yeah, he really channeled Keith Richards," and I'm like, "Are you sure he didn't channel Drop Dead Fred for Pirates of the Caribbean?" Because I mean, he's this kind of bouncy, effeminate, fucking like,
that's true,
kind of character.
He was a little more. I mean, it was kind of like a drunk Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good call. I mean, he did directly base it off of Keith Richards, but no, you're right. Like
maybe he's not just trying to sound cool. Maybe he's just like, I'm a big Drop Dead Fred fan. And that's my best Johnny Depp. He just sounds...
You sound more like Dell from Wayne's World. Why wasn't that line on our list?
Oh man, we had to beat them to death with their own shoes. But either way, we
So-
we got the brandy glass of brown M&Ms, and Ozzy put on a fantastic show.
I like, what was it? Sleeping like this will add 10 years to your life. Keith Richards used to sleep like this when he toured with the Rolling Stones. Which probably explains why Keith Richards cannot be killed by conventional means.
Dude, like the very subtle, very quick, hey, who's this old lady? That's my
old lady. I ran into a buddy, like we somehow got on the topic of that particular movie and that particular line, and that my buddy Connor does that line like deadpan perfect imitation of Dell, like better than mine, man. It was so spot on.
We will have 50 cal machine guns at either side of the stage. You will be given a cyanide pill to be slipped under the tongue, like so.
All right, let's throw some more at you, see what you got. Okay, this one you should get.
Oh,
but
actually,
I'm gonna
hold on. Only because we're talking Wayne's World. Did you see the very sad Chris Rock story that came out?
No, what happened?
Chris Rock was just kind of talking about life and career, and Farley got brought up, and he goes, actually, the last time I saw Chris Farley, it was like after a something, and Chris Rock was like, hey, I just got this new apartment, let me show you my apartment. And he said just walking around the apartment with Chris and seeing stuff, and then walking out, he was like, on my way down the stairs, I literally thought to myself, that's the last time I'm going to see that guy alive. And it was last time he saw that guy alive.
Oh my God. What was wrong with the apartment?
I mean, think of a drug addict's apartment. He said there were
oh my God.
There was a point he was doing, I want to say it was like stand-up or something, and it was after that point, and they were supposed to hang out, and then the Chris Rock quote was something to the effect of like, but anybody who's known an addict, you know that anything that isn't the drug is a chore. So it sounds like either he didn't show up at all, or he showed up for minutes and wasn't really there and dipped out very quickly to go do drugs. But did you ever see shit, I can't remember the name.
Way to bring the tone down, right? Dude.
There's this like underground comedy stunt video that Steve-O was in, and Steve-O was doing some stunts.
It was for house. I think it was called TV the Movie.
That sounds right. But
it was a very straight to video Jackass style sketch comedy.
Stuff at his house.
That was real.
His apartment, the floor was
covered. In Whippet canisters.
And when I say covered, I mean you could not see floor.
Well, I think it was like Whippet canisters and like, plastic, like bottles and like drink, cups and whatever.
There was not
covered.
Floor.
Absolutely
you were walking
covered.
Over drugs, alcohol, or paraphernalia on every step.
It was really like the whole like the rest of the movie was like sketch comedy, and it was hit or miss, but it was funny. Yeah. It was good, but that was very clearly like it was supposed to be funny, but it was just real. Yeah, and it wasn't funny.
Dark. So I imagine the Chris Rock tour of Chris Farley's house had to be something akin
similar
to that.
Yeah, very, very well could be. But, on a slightly lighter note, I'm really happy to see Steve-O where he is. Like, he has gotten better. He's doing well. He's getting, he's starting to do, like, he's getting his career back together. I mean, it's not where it was, but it's going somewhere.
Doing stage shows.
Yeah, stand-up comedy,
They're in the process of filming Jackass 4.
I heard about that, yes.
2 of them were injured on day 1 of shooting, so it's postponed.
Well, they're in their 40s and 50s, man.
Yeah.
Like, they shouldn't be doing that shit.
No, I heard a quote. It was Steve-O or it was Knoxville, but one of them was saying, like, it's both why we had to do it and why it has to be the last one. Because all of the value comes from... okay, well, now they're just way too old and they can't do this anymore. So, it's the only one they could, like, anything past here gets sad, scary, and desperate. This is the last one where it can still be kind of funny because you're like, oh man, they're really pushing it. But this is it. This is it.
For sure.
This is the end of that.
They can't do it anymore. They literally can't do it anymore. They can't. And, they're about to the point where they can do the old man sketch without makeup.
Right. Day 1 and the whole production is postponed due to injuries.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm very curious. I'm excited. I hope
I'm terrified for their safety.
I hope nothing fatal happens.
Yeah,
but
knock on wood, man.
Good luck to them. I think it will be really fun, and I think they're right. If they're going to do it, this is the last window they have.
Yeah,
this isn't a Kiss farewell tour. You don't always have another shot at the next Kiss farewell tour.
No, this is a bend over and kiss your ass goodbye tour.
No, this is the Daft Punk farewell video.
Yeah,
probably
for sure.
it.
Yeah. Tell you what, I got a couple quick ones for you. We're about ready to wrap up.
Do it.
I'll whip these out. I think you might get these. So, what's our little chef doing? Frying the cat in pure Wesson oil.
Kentucky Fried Movie. I only know that because that is your favorite line.
That is
from
my
that whole
favorite.
Fucking thing.
Not so much the line; it's when they pan over and see the little girl struggling to keep the cat in the pot.
Weirdly, Kentucky Fried Movie, like the big longest chunk, is actually my least favorite chunk. I prefer the shotgun humor sketch shit.
Totally. Fistful of Yen was funny. Like, I liked Fistful of Yen.
Speaking of Fistful of Yen, what almost made my list, and I'm so glad I didn't because you would have gotten it so quick, but my wife really wanted me to put on Wee-oo, Wee-oo, Wee-oo.
I almost pulled from that movie too. I think I was good, but I didn't because you would have got it right away. My nipples look like no, that wasn't it. Oh, it was that's what it was. Please excuse Wimplo. We trained him on he's an idiot. We trained him on purpose as a joke.
We trained him wrong on purpose as a joke.
What did I say?
We trained him on purpose, which is just why you trained anyone.
Right.
No, I would have gone for more like
screwed that one up.
Beware of the big butt song. He kicks your ass while he listens to it. Also, that voice is only slightly different than Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. Okay, whip out your last one.
I am a great magician. No, I'm sorry.
Birdie. Actually, that's what
Birdie.
I swear to fuck, me and my wife cannot walk through the neighborhood. If a bird flies in front of us, I start going, Birdie.
Birdie.
Birdie, Birdie. And right around the time she rolls her eyes, I go, Tiger.
Good. All right, here's one for you. This will be our last one. I'm not Jimmy. He's Jim.
He's on the real one. You fucking whipped the hard shit at me. It's fucking Muppet Treasure Island. He's just trying to make me look bad.
Man.
Here's the hard ones. Rico's Roughnecks. Oh no, you piece of fuck.
What? I was giving you. Wait, what's the problem here? That I didn't give you the easy ones earlier?
The real 5 were all the hard ones where you're like, I'm pretty sure you got a couple. Fucking 0 out of 5. Your bonus ones, pretty strong going.
But the bonus ones were all the easy ones. That's why I made them the bonus ones.
You're such a piece of shit.
Here's
a hard one for you.
Challenging.
May the Force be with you. Is it Star Trek? Fucking play us out.
Just be better. Thank you very much for watching us, everybody.
Good scrub.
This has been Bias Bros. My name is Jay. You can find me online, www.jbarkersvoice.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter at jbarkersvoice. You can also find me in town here doing stand-up periodically. Go to The Bunker on Instagram, BVNKR. Come and check out our shows.
And don't go to his private bunker. He just sits in there and masturbates.
That's
the
just
bitter
me.
one. This is my network. You can find me on the 5D podcast Mondays at 7 here on Bias Bros. Twitch.tv/Metagame Network Tuesdays. That's Eduardo and the Smorgasbord stream. And you can find anything here backlogged. YouTube.com/infight. Hold on. I have it.
Wow. You had it and you lost it.
It's because it's changed a couple times. So youtube.tv/in5d.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Do you feel better now?
No.
Okay. Well, work on that.
Okay, bye.
Bye.